It's blasphemy to tell me that these guys are like stars or they created. It's crazy, right? And I'm not calling out just that show because Mona Scott's a good friend of mine. But when you look at YouTube, you really see some guys with anywhere from 20,000, 200,000, whatever views of people watching them that we don't know if these guys are child predators or pornography. We don't know shit about them.
No.
It's blasphemy to tell me that these guys are like stars or they created. It's crazy, right? And I'm not calling out just that show because Mona Scott's a good friend of mine. But when you look at YouTube, you really see some guys with anywhere from 20,000, 200,000, whatever views of people watching them that we don't know if these guys are child predators or pornography. We don't know shit about these guys.
Are you dumb?
Once again, it goes back to the shock value. If a motherfucker tell you, yo, I had dinner last night with an alien, he was sitting right here, and they keep saying it credible enough, night with an alien, he was sitting right here, and they keep saying it credible enough, confident enough, you start believing this guy hangs out with aliens. And I do know, all right, it's an era where social media, where everybody has an opportunity to be somebody and say whatever, but yo, you cannot be letting these morons take up time in your brain.
Are you dumb?
Guys who never accomplished nothing. We don't know who these guys are. And they up here criticizing and talking about shit guys are.
No.
And they up here criticizing and talking about shit. Who are you?
Welcome to the Check-In Report, where the show never, ever really ends, does it? I'm back, here to talk about the kerfluffle, if you will, with Hassan Campbell and Mr. Joseph Cartagena. You know, I've been, reporting on this beef for a while. These guys have been going back and forth. Fat Joe, he's really been taking little sucker shots. He don't want to really mention Hassan's name. But, I got to be honest, man. I'm on Hassan's team this time. Fat Joe. Where do we start on Mr. Don Cartagena? Fat Joe has a problem with YouTubers commenting on celebrities, commenting on celebrity gossip, commenting on rappers, on the rap industry, on all things entertainment. He has an issue with that. Mr. Fat Joe. Not only does he have a problem with, people commenting on those things, he feels as if, people that, aren't in the industry can't comment on them. And who are they to comment on me? Fat Joe, who are you in 2022? Let's be real, sir. You haven't went platinum in over 3 years. How long ago was All the Way Up? It was a couple of years ago. You haven't sold records in a while. The last record you put out was a dud. That when you did the sample, you did it on Verses and nobody knew who the record was. I don't even know what the record was. But Mr. Fat Joe, who are you in 2022? The kids don't care about you. They don't care about your music. They don't care about nothing you got going on. There's a couple of old timers from back in the day. They may care about what you're doing, but the kids don't care about you. They don't care about you. You put out Lean back in 1942. They don't care about that, dog. They don't care about your White Castle burgers, sliders. They don't care about that, man. They don't care about you flossing on Instagram and acting like you're better than the YouTubers. You know, you're not better than them. Even you are trying to get a YouTube check. You're on Instagram every day with your little Jopra show. You're copying the whole model that the YouTubers have been doing. The YouTubers been doing this before you, sir. Calm it down, dog. Stop hating on the YouTube streets and that men out here are getting a bag talking about your goofy behind. All right? Stop hating. And you know, normally I go in on Hassan. I talk a lot of ish about Hassan. But, you know, I'm on his side. Fat Joe, who are you in 2022? Hassan is lit. Hassan is lit. Hassan is one of the most popping dudes on YouTube, especially in the urban section, in the black section of YouTube. Who are you, Fat Joe, in 2022? You're not putting out no hot records. You're not going platinum. Nobody's streaming your music. Who are you in 2022 before you degrade and disrespect and act like, you know, the YouTubers that are commenting on your goofy behind, as I said? Before you degrade them and disrespect them, you need to think about who are you. Don't forget about what you did back in 2001, 2002, because the kids don't care about that. Hip hop is full of disposable heroes. So, Fat Joe, before you come out here and disrespect the YouTube streets, warn yourself. Go get yourself some murder burgers, you know? Get yourself a couple sliders, some chicken onion rings, and warn yourself. Stop disrespecting the YouTube streets that you're copying with your little Jopra show that nobody cares about, you know, under the age of 38. Warn yourself. Let the YouTube dudes get it how they live. And those are my thoughts. This is the check-in report. Thank you for joining me. Toodles.